Welcome back, student. Welcome to another session of your computer science class. This is Amitabh Ghosh from Great Mission Public School. Student, in the previous two classes, I talked to you about GIMP and its features in brief, and I also showed you the interface of GIMP application. So in today's session, I would be showing you how to create a new file, to aware of the template that you can choose on your own. Then once you have a basic drawing, I would guide you how to save that file to a particular location. And then finally, we will open the existing file from the location that we save it in your computer. All this process I will show you today. So don't be late. Let's get started. So here it is. Let me show you how to create a new file using GIMP application. So in order to go through it, click on Start button, scroll down under Start menu, and you will find GIMP 2.10.20. So click on it to open this application. It will take a while to open. So as you have already seen yesterday, the interface of GIMP, above top it is written as GNU Image Manipulation Program, which is the image title bar. So whenever you work on a new file, you have to first create that file from file menu. So today we will do the same. So click on file and click on new. There is another option to open this file. When you press Ctrl+N button from the keyboard, it will create a new file. So here is a screen of create a new image window, which gives you dimension or the measurement of your artboard. Artboard is nothing but a board, a whiteboard on which you create your drawing or edit any graphics or picture. So here the measurement is given in pixel. Width of artboard is 1920 and height is 1080. PPI stands for pixel per inch, means in 1 square inch how many dots are present. So in 1 square inch there are 300 dots present. So that is why it is showing 300 PPI RGB. RGB stands for red, green, brown, which you already know is the primary color for creating any graphics or images. So if you click on OK, you see that. So width and height measurement is already open it up now, and this is the whiteboard where you can create your drawing. Now how to create your drawing? In order to create your drawing, you have to use either brush tool or pencil tool. See, if you right click on this pencil toolbox, you will find different option to create your drawing. So paintbrush is the one, pencil, airbrush, ink, my paintbrush. So I will use pencil tool or simply press letter N for pencil. You can also create paintbrush by pressing P on your keyboard. So I will use pencil tool. Let's say I want to draw something. Let's say I'm drawing or writing my name over here. The benefit of using GIMP compared to paintbrush is that you have several features using different type of brushes and tools. So if you look on the right hand side, there are different shapes of your brush selection. So I chose this oval type brush to create this particular font style. You can choose this one also. Let's say I'm writing my surname as Ghosh. If you compare these two font style, this looks a better one because it has a flat and curved shape style, which the second brush tool doesn't have. It is an oval shape. So creating or writing any calligraphic or artistic handwriting, we always use these type of toolbox. All right. So it's a simple drawing. In coming days, I'm going to show you how to edit or create drawing with different shape and style. So today I'm going to show you just the basic part of it. So once it is done, your file is already created with some graphics effect. So if you want to save this file, again click on File and then click on Save, or you can click on Save As. The default shortcut key for save is Ctrl S, and for save as is Shift plus Ctrl plus S. Means if you do not want to use mouse, simply press these button from your keyboard. For saving a file, Ctrl plus S. For saving a file as, Shift plus Ctrl plus S. So I'm going for initial saving of a file, click on Save. Once you click on Save, it will open a Save Image window. At the top, it will give you default file name as Untitled. So I'm going to change this name by my name, amitabh.xcf. XCF is the extension of GIMP application. You might have heard about JPEG file, BMP file, PNG file. So for GIMP, default file extension is XCF. So I'm going to save this file in my picture folder. So on left hand side, click on Documents, or simply click on Picture, this picture folder, and under this picture folder, in this area, this file name will save with my name. Once it is done, click on Save. The moment you click on Save, look on the title bar at the top. The GNU Image Manipulation Program title bar has now changed with my file name because I created a new file, amitabh.xcf. Once it is done, go to File, click on Close. So it is saved and closed. Now how to open this file? Again click on File. Now this time click on Open, because you have to open an existing file that I have created. By default, if you click on Recently Used, it will show you what are the application or files that you have saved will reflect it on this particular box. But as you remember, in picture folder you save that file, so you can click on picture folder and on right hand side you'll find amitabh.xcf. So click on it and click on Open. Once you do this, this particular file is on. So what you learned today, how to create a file. Before creating a file, you have to make a selection of different picture to create an artboard size. Then I showed you different type of brush tool on right hand side. I gave a file name to a new file that I have created. I save that file in a particular location. I close that file using file menu, and from file menu itself I click on Open and I locate that file to open an existing application. So that is it for today. and tomorrow I will continue more features regarding GIMP application. Thank you, students. Bye for now.